enjoying this movie? Is somebody enjoying this session? Is somebody enjoying this session? I want to hear from you.
Yes,
Somebody,
you're enjoying it.
Yes.
Go ahead, madam. We are with you.
Yes,
It's you.
Once again, enjoying the session. Go on.
We are enjoying it.
Pump up the volume.
Right on now.
Yes,
Right
ma'am.
on now.
You're on course.
you are limitless. Who told you Nigeria is bad? Who is the person that told you that thing? That lie? Who is the person that sold that stupid lie to you? That Nigeria is difficult at this time. It's only difficult for those who have the belief that it is difficult. So inside that difficulty, a lot of people are buying new cars every day. A lot of people are buying new properties. As a matter of fact, some people are looking for where to put their money now. People are still sending their children abroad. People are doing great things. Who told you Nigeria is difficult? Comedy shows are running for 1 million naira for a VIP table, and people are paying, and it's all subscribed. Movie people are earning whatever million views they're getting. Who told you Nigeria is difficult? The moment you start believing that Nigeria is difficult, there is nothing anybody can do to you. It will be difficult for you. I want us to start on that note. I want us to start on that note tonight. And I want you to begin to see the opportunities that are now available, especially in the tourism sector of Nigeria, all because of something that is happening at the moment, which you must capitalize on. Number one, tourism is But for the one that we are doing, the Agrictourism, that's number one. Number two, for the proximity of extra light to another country is another added advantage. Number three is the uniqueness of the package. Number four is the current economic situation that makes it even more viable to sell at this time. For those who can see, who told you Nigeria is difficult, to be very honest. So we've had two booms, two major booms. So God has always been helping us make sure that there is no year, you will never catch us in the year the same way the following year. So like I told you before, the grace of God is there, number one. Number two, we are very hardworking people. Number three, we are people of vision. We don't rest on our oars. We're always, seeking for how to be better and better. But I tell you, we had a very big boom in our business during COVID. Which was massive. It was like a generational, the kind of shift that happens in your life or in your business, and it just takes you to another level like that. Booms. And it's happening right now again, at the time when people are saying Nigeria is difficult. And I want to prepare every one of us here for the boom, the bigger boom that is happening in the year 2025, but only for those who will be prepared to tap into it at this moment. You see, what happens is that when there are, for every boom, for every time of increase, for every time of breakthrough, there is always a preparation period. And it is only those who caught it during the preparation period and prepared themselves for it are the ones who will eventually enjoy it. But for those who will just start seeing the boom happen when the boom has already happened, it may be too late for you to catch into it. And that is why you should congratulate yourself, because you are in this meeting tonight. So when I mean congratulations, I'm also very happy because the kind of congratulatory messages we want to give to ourselves, it would have been very partial. It would have been very unfair if it were to be something that only the rich can partake in, or only the average can partake in. But thankfully, what we have, the opportunities that we have, pertains to the rich, pertains to the average. There is no poor person here. I know that one for sure. For the fact that you are even in this meeting means that you're a visionary person. So there is no poor person here. Yeah, you may not be so cash liquid at the moment, but the poverty is of the mind. So you are not poor. If you were poor, you would not be in this meeting tonight. But you're seeking for opportunities to be better and better and better than you are. So congratulations to all of us. The person who has big money is welcome here. The person who has just little money is welcome here. The person who is also behaving off an opportunity of what they can do, to belong to the first and second category, there are opportunities to available to everybody. So let's congratulate ourselves. Let's congratulate ourselves, everybody. Say, I want to hear you say congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
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 Everyone.
Congratulations to all of us.
Nice.
Congratulations to everybody.
Greater us. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations to everyone.
Congratulations to all of us.
Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations.
Thank you, and thank you.
Is ready.
Thank you. Who is giving me the short word as we go to the next level? Let me check the chat area. Félicitations, merci beaucoup. Thank you. I am limitless. Yes. You are only the limitation. You are the only limitation that you have. You are the only limitation. You believe in your leverage more than your limitation. And look at what the rich always leverage on. So they said there is a major advantage in every populous or third world country. Yeah, populous and third world countries, and it is their population. So our population is an advantage. For example, we are talking about 1 million people, 1 million tourists coming to the agri-tech city, I'm fine. 1 million people coming into agri-tech city every year. And those 1 million, none of the 1 million people are just going to stroll in and stroll out without dropping something. None of the 1 million people are going to come into that city without paying something. Money is going to change hands as value is going to be impacted on them in different ways. For some people, it's going to be for excursions, and we've talked about excursions for schools, we've talked about excursions for churches, we've talked about excursions for groups, communities, families, Some people are going to be coming in for their retreats. Some people are going to come in. A lot of people are going to be coming for their holidays. Some are going to be coming for their alone time, different. Some are going to be coming for trainings, different things like that. And somebody is wondering, what if it doesn't happen? Then I'm telling you, what if it happens? And for those of us who have been members of Rectorat for a very long time, you know that, sometimes when we say some things here, it looks mad. It sounds crazy. It sounds unbelievable. We just keep saying that and keep saying and keep saying. You know what I've discovered? The more we keep saying it, the more momentum we are gathering around it, the more results we keep seeing. The more results we keep seeing. And when you make it, we don't make choices at extra large. Yeah, we give you choices because everyone is the architect of their own lives. But we at the management level, we do not make choices, we make decisions. We make decisions. And you know what happens when you make a decision? The moment you make, so when you make a choice, so there are other choices left. And sometimes if you see that the choice is not working, you can easily just run back to the other unit. Oh, me, I cannot come and kill myself. This one is too hard. Then you have another choice left. There were a lot of options. So when you made the choice, you are just the one that decided to make that choice at that moment. So the other choices that you didn't choose at that time are still there for you to choose. Okay, that's the problem about making choices. We don't make choices, we make a decision. So when you make a decision, you cut yourself away from the choices and you dedicate yourself to ensuring that this decision that I made, of course, there's no going back because you already cut yourself away from all those you burn, thank you. CEO gave me one powerful one. You burn the bridges. Once you cross that bridge, you burn the bridge, you cut it, you blow it, you set a tornado on it. So there is no going back. There is no going back. So every time you make a decision, you cut yourself from every impossibility around you. You just focus, you just continue to say, I'm going there, like there are no limitations. Just like the way you wake up in the morning and you're going to your place of work and you're saying, I'm going to work. Who told you get to work? So you've made a decision that you're going to work and you did not care about all the other factors that can make it impossible for you not to get to work, including accidents on the road, including traffic, including natural disasters, whatever, anything. You didn't even remember that those things exist. You just believe that you will get to work. All right? So for people like us, we believe in what we believe in and it's working for us. And we want to also carry along as many people that want to be carried. If you don't want to be carried, we cannot carry you. But if you're ready to be carried, of course, we will carry you. That was how we carried people from the year 2016. And we said, oh, there is a way in agriculture. Let's do this. So there are a lot of limitations. There are a lot of challenges in agriculture. Purchasing your land, they give you problem. Hiring workers, they give you problem. Finish cultivating your farm produce, you're having problem to sell it, it's a problem and all that. You don't get that value for what you're doing, it's a problem. Yes, but we said yes, all these limitations and challenges are there, but we all just decide not choose. We would decide that this is the way we are going, and as many people as are ready to come along with us, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 17 people decided to come along with us at that time. And today there are 120 something, 126 or 7,000 people following us on that journey with no single regret. As a matter of fact, the only regret that people make at Textualad is I would have joined them, a very long time ago. Somebody's here and is listening to me this afternoon. Don't forget, our goal is 1 million tourists coming to the city. All those people are going to be paying money. It gives you a 31 trillion income generating business just floating in the air. Why don't you just determine to be part of the success? It doesn't cost us anything. Whether you like it or you don't like it, we will get there. Whether you agree or you don't agree, we will get there. All right? But it will be wiser and smarter and profitable for you if you decide to come along in the journey as we get there. So there are different opportunities. The first opportunity I'm going to start with tonight is for those who believe that, okay, I don't have big money. Because to be very honest with you, everything comes at a cost. Everything comes at a cost. And not only are we going to be talking about your partnership with Extra-Large Farms or how to make it as a member of Extra-Large Farms, but we're also going to be talking about these principles that are working for us that can work in your own business as well. You see, Principles are no respecter of people. Principles are no respecter of people. If it works for somebody, it will definitely work for another person. If you do it the way this person is doing it, you will also get the same results. And those are the things that we want to do on the 27th to 29th of September. We are going to teach you how that something can be so impossible and you can make it possible. I came across a very striking phrase this week, and I see that, yes, this thing works. He says, the future is not what you walk into or what you anticipate. You don't anticipate the future. You don't begin to think about it, or you think you are going to walk into it. You are going to create it. The future is created. If you fail to create it, you are not going to see it. Nobody ever got, let me give you 3 examples. No sick person ever got healed without first seeing themselves healed, whether it was by a miracle or by the medical whatever, or alternative therapy. Okay, so there are 3 options. It's either by a miracle you got healed, or you got healed by, the doctors prescribed some things for you to use and you kept using and you got better. Or there's some alternative medicine, whatever, that you decided to do and, it worked for you. But the truth of the matter is that somebody can be taking a very expensive drug and it will still not work for them because in their mindset, they've seen the end of their life with that sickness or that disease. Or somebody can be going to a miracle place, whether it's a church, it's a mosque, wherever, and a lot of people have been having their testimonies. In fact, in that particular place, they always raise people from the dead. And this person is going there because he has a belief that his own too will be a testimony. Whether you like it or not, it may not happen immediately, but definitely somehow is going to happen because the person saw himself healed. Whether you took a drug, you are expecting to be healed. Whether you're going through the alternative therapy, you're expecting to be healed. Whether you are believing for a miracle, you're expecting to be healed. Whatever it is that you eventually became, you first saw yourself in it, right? It happens also for success. And let's bring so money making or having money is not success in its own. I believe we all know that already. So, but at least it's a level of success that is most visible that everybody can say, oh, this person is successful. In fact, they always talk about when somebody is wealthy or somebody has money and they say, oh, this person is successful. Like money is the only way to be successful. You can be successful in many other ways, right? So, but we've also discovered that nobody ever gets rich by an accident. Nobody becomes wealthy by an accident. It's a planned work. You plan it, you work towards it, you see yourself in it. You don't just fall into it. It's something it's a picture that has been in your mind and you have been living and working towards it. Then you find yourself in it. So the future is what you create. So somebody is here and is like, okay, this tourism that I'm talking about, what is it? I don't see any future in this thing. Then you have no business to be in this meeting tonight because the only people that are supposed to be here are people who believe that there is a prospect in this thing. This is not the first meeting we're having, and they see that there is a way. I think I'm beginning to see. You may not fully understand it from the beginning, but you're beginning to see that there is a way in Agrictourism, and this is going to be huge. It's going to be bright. It's already bright already, and I'm seeing myself as part of the success. And that's the way it will work for you. You don't walk into the future, you create it. You create it. You create it. Be creative. Let me quickly just hear. Let me quickly just hear. So we're going to have some groups of people tonight. And the first thing I want us to do tonight, I don't need too many people. Maybe just about 10 or 15. I don't need too many people. You know, because there's something about crowd sometimes. You know, some people are just following everybody everywhere. They don't really, in fact, ask somebody why is in a place, they don't even know why they're there. They're just following because they saw people going along that direction. And they just say, okay, let me also branch. In Yoruba, they say, Mogbombo branch. But for some set of people who want to see drastic changes, like, so this is what we want to achieve. For this September 27th to 29th retreat that is coming, we want like a 10x growth in your life. 10x. So whatever level of success that you achieved in your business, in your health, in your business, in your health, and then in this new one that you are going to achieve. So for the existing ones you've been doing before, we want to see how you can, you know, be 10 times. But before you can be 10 times, you are going to try to sum up the level of success that you've recorded in this year so far till the time you are coming on the 27th to 29th, you know, and document it in a place. So nobody's going to ask you, but you have to know, you have to be true to yourself. You know it so that when you're coming, we want to see how you'll be able to replicate that thing you achieved from January till the end of September, how you can make it work again in just the remaining 3 months of the year. And how that all that you're doing in that can now be replicated again in a new line of business you're starting, which is tourism. And that is why I want to encourage everyone who is here tonight. You are here, you've been attending our programs, you've gone for the retreats, or you've attended the summit at Ebony Life, or you are here tonight, you know, and you have made up your mind that you are just going to be attending all these meetings and you are not going to do anything. Stop wasting your time. It will not work for you. Because from this week, by the special grace of God, we are now going to be narrowing down. There's too many things for us to talk about at Extra Life. We're going to be narrowing down on one. There are too many opportunities. Talk about the opportunity of extra token, for example. Talk about the opportunity of extra token, which is something that it's supposed to be something for a very far future, but we've got the future closer. And now there is something, there is a currency that you can, that is, I don't even know how to explain it. That is designed and is powering agricultural technology and tourism, as well as food and health, all at the same time. And it's already running now. For those of us who are here, just go and check www.agritechcity.com. How many 50,000 do you spend in a week and you can't even remember what to spend it on? It's an opportunity that you can tap into. It's called extra token. Now let me shock all our old members. New members may not really understand this very well, but for old members, I hope you know that there will be one day. And you know, when I say one day, when I always say one day, this is very close. There will be one day that you will want to buy extra token and it's no longer available. So what's extra token? Extra token is our own transactionable currency within the Extra Large family. It's not like anything. It's not a cryptocurrency. It's not a digital whatever. No. It's just our own within our family. Don't forget that in this nation called Extra Large, this is the nation. We are building a nation of people that have passion for agriculture, passion for their health, passion for good food because of their health, you know, healthy living through healthy eating, which originally started from farming. Can you see the connection? And now how to enjoy the money that they will now be making after they have lived healthy so that they can be happier people. So that token costs just 50,000 naira. And on a daily basis, it earns 25 naira for you every blessed day. Every blessed day, it earns 25 naira for you. And for those who own that asset, is already available on the website www.extratoken.com. And it's there. You want to withdraw your earnings, go ahead and withdraw. But the original keeps every 1 a.m. 25 naira is dropping into your account. But guess what? One day that opportunity will be no more. It will be no more. And it now becomes a international currency, so that when you want to buy anything within Agritech City, you want to sell anything, you want to pay for your accommodation, you want to pay for food, you want to pay for the toys, you want to do this, you want to do that, you have to do with your extra token. The time is very, very close. The time is very, very close. And for those who have been enjoying this, some people have been enjoying this online the past 5 years. In the past 5 years, it's called extra token. All right. So that one is an opportunity. Excursions, like I always say, to be honest, it's one thing that everybody here should tap into. It's one thing that everybody here should tap into. Excursions. We will get there. We're already getting there. We are working day and night. The grace of God is available. There is no limitation for us. 1 million tourists must visit Agritech City every year. And that's just for the first 3 years. After the first 3 years, we have another target. We are going, we are moving, no stopping, no dulling. All right. Now, for these 1 million people, imagine that we're talking about excursions now. And in Lagos and Ogun State alone, we have 55,000 registered schools. 55,000 registered schools. And all these schools must go on excursion every year because it's part of their curriculum and it cannot be changed, and they just have to go. And out of having nowhere to go, they end up taking your children to the supermarket and Bar Beach excursion. I don't know the importance of that. All right. So, but somebody is here and says, okay, me, I'm just going to ensure that out of these 55,000 schools, at least I'm going to be responsible for getting 20, 30 people, 30, 50 schools or 100 schools know about extra large, and thereby you become the relationship officer, and you do not earn on the school, you earn per child. Oh, this is just fantastic. You earn per child. So if a school is coming with 100 children, you are not earning on the school, you're earning per child. Ordinarily, you're supposed to earn like a 10% on the excursion fee, which is just 3,000 naira. So cheap. It's just 3,000 naira to get the children to come for excursion at extra large. And now we are focusing only on Lagos and Ogun State alone because of the proximity to the resort. Lagos is closed, Ogun is closed. People are coming from different parts here. Just 3,000 naira. And you are earning not just 10%, you're earning 500 naira on each child. So imagine, somebody should be doing the math too. You dedicate yourself to say, okay, if it's 50 schools, 100 schools, whatever that you have chosen for yourself, because we are working with 1,000 schools in this new year. And guess what? They're resuming on Tuesday. Some of them already resumed last week in Lagos State, and this is the right time to send that message to them and begin to build. You see, the work you're going to do now, I must be very honest with you, you're not going to make the money now. Schools don't go on excursion in the first term, right? They go on excursions in the second and third term. So you're building on that now to earn next year. And when that earning begins to drop, it will look like just like that. Imagine you have a school that is coming with 100 children. Multiply that by you're responsible for 50 schools, 20 schools, 30 schools, 100 schools. Multiply by it. So there are schools that come with 300 and something children. There are some schools that come with 200 and something. You understand? Do 500, for example, on a 200. Do it. That's 100,000 for not doing anything than just submitting a stupid letter, either by email or hard copies. Submit it to them, follow them up, and that's all. We're also working with 1,000 churches in this new year starting by November for us, and we discovered that by the time the 1,000 churches will come for one retreat or one event or the other at Agrictourism, we discovered that we will be in soup because there are no rooms to contain them. There are no rooms to contain them. And some people are going to be responsible for getting these people to come. And those of those people are here. Somebody is here. Let me even check whether she's here. Somebody is here. When we did a 90 days challenge earlier this year, and in the challenge, it was just to get 10 people who you were going to just share, what Extra Large is doing and how. Don't market anything to them. Just share about how you're enjoying what we are doing here and all that. And they come in and it turns to money for you. Guess what? Out of that, she got 2 or 3. I'm trying to see, the person is not here. Mommy Akonde, are you here, ma? Ambassador Mokolola Akonde, are you here, ma? She was to get just 10 to share the idea, but as she was sharing and sharing and sharing, she got one association that came with about 100 and something people. They came not within 3-4 weeks of starting that challenge. She got another group again. Please, if you are here, ma, just raise your hand so that you can just testify to what I'm saying. She got another one. Then she got another group that we actually had to reject their coming and promise them another time, which is next year by God's grace. And we're already working on how we're going to work to meet their needs. She got another group that were to come with 1,000 people, a paramilitary group, and they only have their campaign once in 3 years, and they've been looking for a place to go, and they sent their representatives to the resort, and they were like, yes, this is just the best place. And we said, sorry, this is not the best place, because we at the moment do not have capacity to host 1,000 of you for 5 nights. Abba, so now we are in talks with them and all that, and we are planning to see how we can work with some other camping companies abroad so that they can make facilities available where we can have camping tents, and so it's not just about the houses that we do, because even all our houses I can still not take them. Even if all the houses are ready, you can't take them. You can imagine. And it was just a challenge we did within 90 days. And she had gotten that much result within the first 4 weeks of the 90 days program. So everything is possible. Somebody is here. Excursion is something you should really, really, really look into. But you can't be into that excursion business if you are not a member of Extra Large Friends. There is another thing that I want to be teaching people on. Event planning. Oh my God, is working like fire. How that you can take up this business, irregardless of whatever business that you're doing, whether you're in paid employment or you're a business person, and if the sound of like an extra 2 million naira is not too small for you to manage within the space of 30 to 60 days, and you can plan like 6 events in a year. And if you're that hardworking and that focused, you can actually have an event every month and have your 2 million naira. Oh yes, all right. And it's just about just setting to create an event. See, this thing that we are giving you is not easy, it's not cheap, it's not something that is available outside. We are giving you all our resources. We are giving you our platform. We're giving you everything for you to be able to make money. So the event planning thing, for those who have, all the people that have attended our retreat, you are qualified for that training. We will start the training. Sorry, my time is so still choked for now. So we are going to start the training very soon. All the people that have attended our retreat, that have ever attended our retreat, will post it. We have a special group for the retreaters. So it's going to be there. And we're going to be running the trainings. And all the people who have also registered for the holiday club, right? Who have registered for the holiday club, you are the people that we're going to be running that training with. And I tell you, if you run it the way we are saying, it's working for us. Why will we not work for you? Tell me. Right. So that opportunity is there. And I always say I'm so excited because all these things that are available to people who have money. Imagine somebody that has money to buy a house, a 45 million naira house for the 2-bedroom, a 90 million naira or 85 million naira house for the 3-bedroom, a 150 million naira house for a 5-bedroom duplex, a 400 million naira house for a villa inside the resort. All these monies that they can make, they have their rental incomes from 5 million to 9 million to 10 million in a year. You can also make that same money, even if you don't have the kind of money they had to buy the house. Is it making sense to anybody? Please let me hear you. Let me hear you. Is it making sense?
It's making a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's
Somebody
making
has
a lot of
Makes
sense.
sense, oh.
you don't
Making a lot of sense,
Makes
man.
sense.
It makes sense, die. Makes sense too much.
Makes sense.
There's too
Making a
much
lot of
sense in it.
sense.
We're
Making
seeing
a
it.
lot of sense.
We are
So,
figuring it out already.
Oh, makes sense, bah.
Who is that
A
person?
lot of sense. It's making a lot of
I need to hear from
sense.
you. In the first place,
This is
how
a super
many people are
calculation.
here?
It's
Let,
making it,
let,
and we are really enjoying it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Mommy Akonde, yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, now. The 90 days, you're welcome, ma. Your people, we thank God for the successes you've recorded this year. And I'm so happy to always as an example. And many people don't even know. You are just one silent person and you're making your waves and the thing is just working for you, So I was gisting people just like, I was trying to look for your name there, but I couldn't find you. When we did the 90 Days Millionaire, and I said, nobody should try to market anything to anybody. Don't market anybody. All we are doing in this 90 is we are just sharing our pictures, share extra large resorts, share the video, post it on your status, just talk about it. Don't market anybody.
Yes.
Just post. You're talking about the food, just post. And it was a challenge for 90 days. Tell me your result. I think you had all the results in like the first 4 weeks of starting the whole challenge. Not only you, we have a lot of, because of our time, we will not be able to take up.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my MD. Good evening, my CEO. Good evening, great extra large all over the world. It's been so beautiful. Getting connected to extra large farms is a great experience, ma, that I will never forget in my life. I don't want to go too much to any story this night, but as per the 90 days, that day, I just took it up to just send my the normal link, the flyer or so that you gave us. You gave us one write-up that we should send. So I sent it to the association platform in our community. So immediately I sent it. We have one grammarian there, one of the landlords. So immediately he saw it, he started challenging the the link that they have to check this person that is sending this link, that as if he's talking about scamming or something, that they should query the link. Thank God I've not. I was still online. Immediately I answered that I'm so. He said they should check this person, who she is or something, who the person is. Immediately I answered that I'm so person. I gave my address, our house number, and everything. I said, sorry, madam. They apologized. Not just 5 minutes after, somebody just connected me and called me. That resort, you are talking about resort. Do you have a resort? Yes, I said in Iwumbo, second drum, second customs drum, and something like that. I just told the person. Immediately he started, talking to me, and he was the former chairman of our community there. So he now started talking that they want to go for a retreat from the church. That there was one they went to somewhere, they didn't really enjoy this. Okay, talk to my MD, because he wanted to know the prices and everything, and I don't want to fumble. So I said, okay. So I said, hope you won't mind for me to give you the MD's number. I said, no. So immediately I called you earlier to tell you that somebody will call you. I sent a message. So I now gave. He started talking. Thereafter, anytime I called him, I said, sir, how about this? He said, I've been gisting with the MD. We've been talking. He said he even called you even at night. I said, this is serious. So before we know it, they perfected everything. Everything was perfected, and they came for the retreat, and they really enjoyed themselves. When the wife saw me, the wife said, Madam, gbogbo ayé la lọ jẹ, gbogbo ayé la lọ jẹ ní resort. It was fantastic, and they have made up their mind that yes, that's going to be the place that they'll be.
The annual place. Yes, they've been reaching. They reached out recently. They reached out recently that they are coming back, and then one out of them wants to bring another event in December.
Yeah.
So you see, it's like a tree, and it's just spreading. And that's your simple just sharing of a flyer.
Yes, ma. Honestly, that day, ma. That day, they even wanted to, the man really wanted to put fear in me. Oh, one of the landlords that Charlie, I said, yeah, by that. If my husband should hear about it, I said, but the confidence came back to me that I know what I'm doing. I just started telling story. I said, yes, I'm an ambassador in this way, it's okay. I'm an ambassador with I said, I'm an ambassador. This will be on. I started telling stories about extra farms. The celebrities are
from mute. The only thing you love this one.
I started polishing myself.
That is just the spirit.
She did. Madam, you did not do Gberaga.
That is the spirit. Thank God you discover yourself.
Yes, sir. I was so confident. I started telling the stories that we've been on for so many years. I said we've been on for so many years. I started telling
every
them
other
about
person in extra large in Gberaga.
I've unmuted you, ma. And when they came, they enjoyed themselves. Some of them are registered today, and they're registered under you. And you didn't ask anybody to come and register. You didn't market registering to them. No. And they are coming, got you some money.
Yes.
Got some money. Then the other group, just that we don't want to mention that because they're a paramilitary group. The group that wanted to 1,000 people.
1,000, yes.
1,000 people in April.
Yes, and they are not here. We had a international camping. That's what they wanted to come for then, because it's an international thing. So when they now asked me, I said, okay,
they've been keeping in touch with that.
We even came out. We came for sightseeing. Yes. We met CEO that day, the group that came with me. CEO even entertained us and gave us gifts. CEO, thank you very much, sir. Each and every one of us that came that day, we were giving gifts. We chose what we wanted, and I say extra large is like that. They were, when we were coming, they were saying, hey, so far, this place is far, is this. But when they got there, everything changed. Everything changed. Everything changed. They changed the story that it was far and this and that. So it's been so, but the one that is more juicy is the alert for my this thing. Immediately they paid, the MD was telling me, send your account number. Before I sent my account number, money don't enter my account. I say, hey, my MD, you are just too much,
you didn't even follow them, just for
I didn't follow them at all. They plan everything and they did it themselves. Thank you very much, ma. God bless Extra Large Farms. God bless you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Somebody else posted, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. Somebody posted on our social media and for just posting, got herself a deal for a 200 couples event for just posting. This one is not that they are coming, they have paid. The date is seen, they have paid. Now they've made their deposits. We're already working towards how they will come, only that we can't take all of them at once and be able to make it that they can divide into 2. For just, it's as stupid as, permit me to use that word, it's as stupid as that. So somebody is here, you are a lawyer. I remember that was how even some people came from Nigerian Bar Association. you know. And it was one of them that came, who is an indigenous of that area, and was like, no, I can't believe that this type of thing exists in my area, in this my village, in this my village. Now, it's not like we are going to Dubai or we are going to America or we are going to Abuja, and this one is in my domain, and he brought them. Now, he brought them to just come and, okay, let's have our retreat in this place. And at the end of the day, he ended up selling 3 houses because 3 members of their this thing got interested in houses, and definitely is going to earn a commission on that. See, the opportunities here are countless. The opportunities here are countless. You earn on excursions, you earn on tours, you earn on holiday packages, you earn on retreats, you earn on parties, you earn on events, on our food you earn, on our marathon program you earn, on our food club you earn, for membership you earn. You can also now partner in some investment opportunities, like you are buying a house. It's an investment for you. You own the house, it's yours for life, you're earning on it. Somebody says to me, I don't have money to buy a house. There's the extra token, 50,000 naira is an opportunity. Somebody says, oh, I'm looking for something a bit bigger than that, but I can't afford to buy a house. There's another one we call the Agritech City Millionaires Club members. So that one is an opportunity. For the Ruby Club is 1 million, Sapphire Club is 5 million, Diamond Club is 10 million. You join the club. It's a club membership. And this club membership is just the coming together of like minds who have the belief, who are holding dear to the future of agricultural tourism in Nigeria. Now, as you join that club, guess what happens? Because you are a club member, you have your free holiday every year. Every year for as long as you are a member. That's number 1. Number 2, you also earn rental income, because the club membership fee you paid, we are not going to go and put it under the pillow or go and save it in the bank. No, we are going to send it on more errand. How can we make the city more beautiful? How can we provide more rooms? How can we offer more recreational facilities in this city? How can we make noise about the city? You understand? Some, the money cannot build a new house. Some, the money cannot furnish an apartment, but it can help us in advertising, in doing this and doing that. And as these things are happening, because you, the club members, are partnering with us in that regard, you are also benefiting out of the rentals that we are earning as people are coming to the resort. So you're earning 15% rental income every year. You're earning your free holidays, and you yourself, that you are now a club member, it's your business. So you're meant to talk about it to friends, family, colleagues, and everybody that you know, both within and outside the country. And you're going to earn on that one again. That single club membership in the Agrictourism City Millionaires Club can fetch you between 50 to 70% of your club membership fee. Guess what? When you're no longer interested for whatever is investment to you, you write an application to terminate your membership within 6 months, and your club membership fee will be refunded back to you. Who does that? Who does that? And for the people who are owning the homes in the city, for example, look at, see, these projections are too easy. You know, this evening before I came for this meeting, we were Theo and I were just having some discussions, and we're just planning for the next year and the 5 years time, 10 years time, and all that, and we're just putting some structures in place and all that. And we discovered that even this 100,000 that we're talking about is even too small. It's too small. The only challenge is that there is no place to keep all these people yet. And we thank God for people are seeing the vision now. You're doing something, you have a house. People are coming to the resorts. We are giving the houses on your behalf. You are making money. There are 52 weekends in a year. We are saying, okay, let's not even base on 52 weekends. Let's base on only 30 out of 52 weekends in a year. At an average rental of 150,000 per night, times 2, making 300,000. You make that in 30 weeks, that's 9 million naira. As a projection, in the beginning, it may be smaller than that, but of course, as the city is growing more in popularity, as people are frequenting the place more, you are making more money, and it's your house, so for life. It's not a matter of whether after 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, they collect the house back from you. It's yours for life. The people that are doing excursions, that's the one you want to focus on. You are making money this year. Some schools now, they have been coming for 2 years, 3 years. Even before we got to Agritech, they were coming to Arabia here. Now that we are at Agritech at Diroko, they are still coming. Some schools have gone to tell other schools about it. About in July, before we went for the UK summit, in July, I was invited to a meeting of the Association of Private School Owners, and everybody in that place was like, no, this is where our children should come to for the next excursion. You know, how many groups do you have on your WhatsApp? How many contacts do you have on your phone? How many connections do you have in your place of work? How many religious associations do you have? How many communities? How many NGOs? How many? Oh my God. See money, let me hear you. See money flowing around you, and you are not looking at that.
See money flowing around me.
Look at money flowing around.
Money all
This
around.
money flowing
Going on
around me,
around me.
around and
This
around and
money
around.
flowing
Look at
around
In
money.
me.
Jesus'
I want to
name.
catch
It
it.
just
This
makes
I
morning,
want to
oh,
catch
I
it
can't
all
into it.
around. Not just talk about it.
So what we're going to do for the people that have joined the new group that we asked them to join, we're going to be picking on each of these opportunities once in 3 days so that you can digest it very well and take action. But for the people who are coming for the retreat, oh my God, it's not, you are going to enjoy yourself. Definitely, you're going to enjoy yourself, you know, but at the same time, we're talking about now and the future. We're talking about your personal business, the one that you were doing, the one that gave you the money that at least you were doing something that's where you got money to be able to pay for the retreat. All right. We're talking about that one, how that one will grow, and how you can now add the Agrictourism into it again as a way of expanding your sources of income. Now, the holiday club is free to join for now because you're actually not paying anything to join the holiday club. But it's not going to be like that forever. As a matter of fact, by the end of October, no more. Because for now, when you buy an holiday package of 150,000, you buy the timber package, it gives you a 3 free days holiday. And it also gives you an opportunity to become an holiday club member, which opens the door for you to now start doing all the different businesses that you do. So this evening, I need only 20 people because we are almost booked we're almost fully booked for the retreat. We have other events all through that time and all that. Only 20 people that are serious minded. You want to see definite changes. You want to record everything that you've done from January to December. You want to achieve it now within 3 months. Number two, you want to see how you can have that figure from another new line of business, which even doesn't cost you any money, which is Agrictourism with extra large farms added to your source of income before. All right, 20 people only. Send me a message right now. You are coming for the 3 days retreat on the 27th to 29th of this September. You're arriving on a Friday, you are leaving on a Sunday. Now, this training alone for the 3 whole days is worth 500,000 naira. Not to now talk of the accommodation, the feeding, the networking, the opportunity to meet with the founders and other leaders of extra large farms and all that, you know. And we have crashed it just for everybody to be able to afford it and be able to tap into this great opportunity. We've crashed it down to just 150,000 naira. And you can even come with your spouse because you have a room for yourself within the 150,000, all right? You have a room to yourself and your feeding is even covered in that opportunity. All the trainings and the tours, see around the resort and everything. And our 4 different trainings that we're going to do in the space of the 3 days. You will be so charged that you can go home charging others. Every part of your life is going to change. Your health. We talk about health. We talk about our finances. We talk about focus and vision, how to set goals and achieve those goals Nothing is stopping you, no limits, no barriers. You are the only one that is limiting yourself. We talk about all these things and how you can, the beautiful thing I like about the retreat most is that you can actually start immediately. All right. And for all our people that have attended the past retreats, we're going to be replicating all those things also in the group. Okay, so you are here, you are interested, just send it to me now. If you want to share room, if you don't mind sharing room with somebody, then you pay 80,000 naira for the whole 3 days. If you don't mind sharing room, of course, we pair males with males and we pair females with females. But if you want to stay on your own, or you're coming with your spouse, or you're coming with a friend, or you're coming with your child, or whatever, and you want to have a room to yourself, then you're going to pay 150,000 naira. We only have I think less than 20 slots left. So you have to make a decision tonight, all right? Send a message right now to 081 71 60 60 21. 081 71 60 60 21. What are you sending to that number? Only on WhatsApp, please. It's not available via call. It's only on WhatsApp. Send 3 days retreat. Say, I'm coming for the 3 days retreat. So, and from tomorrow, even if you don't have all the money, you have to make a deposit tomorrow. So we lock your spot because we are finishing all the plans. It's just next weekend. That's number one. 20 people should do that right now. Also, we have a lot of people who have been trying to, get me to give them personal attention. They want to speak with me, especially about the whole home ownership opportunity and all that. You have some questions you want to ask. I will be available for about 2 days this week. So just send a message. I'm interested in that home ownership. There are some things I want to ask. I want to get started immediately. You see, last year, in fact, is Daddy Paul there? Daddy Paul, sir. Last year, these houses were selling for 25 million. Later, it became 35. Later, it became 40. Right now, it's selling for 45. Somebody will wait till it becomes 100. We are going higher. No stopping, no barriers, no limitation. You want to talk to me about that one? Let's get started. Also, we are talking about some opportunities in sack farming. It's one of the things that we have been teaching now in the retreat programs. How that you can start, farming and all that, because we really need to do something about the food security challenges in Nigeria. How can we work towards it? That even a 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old boy can be able to start something. In your company, your house, at your backyard, you have very unutilized land in your estate and all that. So we can start doing something, not requiring too much on labor and all that. All those things we are treating also in the retreat, all right? So you want to send me a message about how to own a home, just send to that number. You want to send a message that you are coming for that 3 days retreat, so please, madam, don't forget me, book me down. Send me a message, September 27 to 29, which is next weekend, not this weekend. Today is Sunday, so there's a weekend of this week, 20th to 22nd. No, not that one is fully booked. Then the upper one, that's the 27th to 29th. And that happens to be the last one for this year. By the way, good news to all extra large members. Good news to all extra large members. Our annual Thanksgiving 8th edition to the glory of Almighty God is happening on the 16th of November 2024. Woo! Live at Extra Large Agritech City. It's going to be a wonderful time by the special grace of God. Guess what? This year, you don't even have to buy any ticket. It's absolutely free for everybody to attend. Only that you will do 1 or 2 things, all right? So we're going to be announcing that hopefully from tomorrow so that everybody can start getting ready. for this Thanksgiving. For those who are just joining us, is a day set aside in the year where we all gather to thank God for his acts, for his great works and great acts in our midst at Extra Large Farms. We have a culture. When we see the finger of God, we thank him so that he show his hand. And that's how we're progressing year after year. We see his finger this year, we thank him, he shows us his hand. We see his hand this year, he shows us his full arm. We see his full arm, he shows us his full body until he shows us to the whole world. So it's another time of celebration and rejoicing for all Extra Large members. Don't forget, it's 16th of November. It's the third Saturday in November 2024. And it's going to be an amazing time. For those who will be requiring to sleep over and all that, we will also start making preparations for that. There's something I wanted to say. Yeah, there was something I wanted to say. It escaped my mind. Yes, we have another powerful summit coming up in Yaba. As a matter of fact, inside University of Lagos. University of Lagos on the 21st, which is this coming Saturday, this coming Saturday at University of Lagos. You are interested in that, you live around that axis, you want to be there, admission is absolutely free. And by the special grace of God, I will be there. Our wonderful leaders of Extra Large, people who have been doing this thing we are talking to you about and have proofs and testimonies, and they want to show you the way. They will also be there. It's happening at University of Lagos on Saturday, the 21st of this month of September. Just send a message also. I'm interested in the units. Just a Unilag Summit. Unilag Summit. Send it as a message also to that same number, 081 71 60 60 21. Something powerful is happening also in the first week of October by God's grace. It's our special 8 days health marathon. But inside this special 8 days health marathon, we're having the first 3 days as the juice fasting. All right. We're having the first 3 days this time around. You've never seen this one before. You've never experienced this one before. It's for those who are listening to us for the first time, it's 8 days of just aligning with nature about your health. All right. We eat our way into wellness. We eat our way out of all kind of health challenges. We eat our way, just eating and eating and eating, and you're eating your way into wellness. We call it the 8 days health marathon. But like I said, it's going to be 3 days first of juice fasting, and the remaining 5 days for the 8 days marathon. So if you know anyone who is challenging their health, or if you know anybody that you feel that this person should hear about this opportunity of living healthy through food, you have to start getting prepared. We have groups for that, and we are going to be start the awareness in all the groups for the program. So you are interested in all of these opportunities. You need more information, definitely. This meeting can never tell you all the opportunities because there are so many. There are 21 different ways of making money with Extra Large Farms. There is no how we can cover that in a 1.5 hour Zoom meeting here. So what you will do is ensure the number that sent you the Zoom link for tonight, send a message to that number that I am interested. And for those who have been nominated as our Agrictourism Golden Years, congratulations. There's a group that has been nominated for that. Ensure that you join the group because we are going to start activities in those groups. Every 3 days, we're going to be sending a voice note and be setting what we are going to be doing. And we're going to have a 30 days program, strategic promotional program for you to see the viability of what we're talking about. Is going to run for 30 days all through the month of October, launching you into this agritourism business like never before. And there you will realize the money you are sitting on and you're not doing anything about it. Watch out for that. but it will only be for people who have registered for the holiday club. All right. So watch out for that. 30 days of massive growth all through the month of October. There's a lot package for that October. It's that month we're doing the marathon. It's that month we're doing the what do we call it? The 30 days growth program also that we're launching right now. And for our friends in Canada, congratulations to you all. We're going to have two major events in Canada. We're having one in Ottawa. We're having another one in Toronto. I think we're going to have one in Edmonton, yes, in the month of October. And congratulations to all our people in France. Your time don't finally call. Yay! All our people in France are going to have a small meeting with you, meet and greet in France, and we talk about all these opportunities that are happening in Africa. And the best time to invest in Africa is now. Okay. And last but not the least, people in Central Europe generally, we are going to be meeting you live and direct in the city of Belgium. You know, in Brussels to be precise, in Belgium, and we are still talking about the same thing. The whole world is coming to Nigeria, and you must not miss all these opportunities. So send a message and let's start talking about all those things in all the groups that you have. We're going to open the groups so that everybody can talk. But before we close now, I know that a lot of people are itching to ask questions. We don't want this meeting to be too lengthy. That's why we're trying to rush. So if you have a question, please start writing your questions. And if you want to ask, I'm going to give 3 people opportunity to just, ask their questions. Just raise your hands and we will definitely unmute you so that you can ask your question. How many people are excited to be here? How many people are excited to be here? So this week, thank you
very much.
Excited to be here.
I am excited
to be here.
I'm
I am really happy.
privileged
the
to
phone
be
number
here.
again, man. The phone number.
Thank you.
To be here.
The phone
Thank you
number
very much. We appreciate you for the
081.
I appreciate you for the updates you're giving to us.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir. 08171606021 is the WhatsApp number that you want to send the message to. 3 days retreat, only 20 people. Send that message tonight so that we can get a reservation done. For those who want to be Agrictech City Millionaires Club, that one that gives you money and give you free holiday and give you extra income. That one is the extra token. I've talked about it tonight. Excursion, we've talked about it tonight. Super dealership for extra large food products is another way of making money with extra large funds. All right. The event planning thing is another opportunity on its own entirely. Fantastic opportunity. People want to also go into farming. We're going to have sessions for you as well. So everybody just state your interest. And like I said, every 3 days we're going to be having one topic every 3 days in that WhatsApp group or in those WhatsApp groups, because there are many WhatsApp. I think we have like 3 groups now that we're going to be focusing on in the next 2 weeks. So we're going to talk about one of those topics every 3 weeks, every 3 days, so that you can get full understanding. And we now open the group for everybody to ask their questions as it relates to the topic we've spoken about. So you can ask your questions. You also need to get ready for the 30 days of massive growth that is coming up from October 1st to 30th. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a mind-blowing session, and it's happening just on WhatsApp. So it's not like you're traveling down anywhere. It's going to be happening just on WhatsApp, and you don't want to miss it, I tell you. All right. Daddy Anakire Rusa, don't be angry. Don't be angry that I want to call you again tonight. I saw you were trying to say something the other time. Ambassador Paul, sir. Ambassador Paul. Okay. Ambassador Paul, sir. Hey, for all our homeowners, November 16th is your housewarming ceremony. On that Thanksgiving Day, there's a special time that we are going to be having our housewarming ceremony on the 16th of November. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm with you, ma.
How are you, sir? You were trying to say
Good
something.
Evening, ma. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much. So, yes.
Talking about
no, I was also commenting. I said I'm enjoying the whole session.
Thank you, sir. Talking about opportunities at extra large.
Yes, I am.
The opportunities are not always there. They come, and the people who grab them, they grab them, and they continue to enjoy them, and it goes. Tell us about that. Would you like to just say your experience about that, sir? Opportunities about extra large.
To say, ma'am. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Thank you. There are extra large opportunities that, as we hear them, we don't want to delay. We don't want to waste time. You are hearing them tonight. I had the ones I had initially. After prayerfully putting it to God, I requested that I should not delay in any given opportunity. And today, I am happy. I am always smiling. When meetings like this are coming, you will notice I did not miss out on any of the meetings. If not for the network, sometimes I would delay. That would actually put me off. Extra large is a family. You don't miss out on any opportunity. I am a living testimony to it. And today, the smile I'm seeing on our MD's face, and though I'm not seeing CEO's face now, but I know CEO is full of smile. When CEO first mentioned that to us or to me when we traveled to Canada, and I told CEO in Canada, I said, Agrictourism City, I would like to own a home there. And CEO said, if you want to, you definitely have it. I'm so happy. I want to say thank you very much. I want to say thank you very much to our CEO, our MD, for that vision you actually have. And anyone who taps into it will never regret it. Today, I am a proud owner of a house in Agrictourism City, a proud owner of a whole street named after me in Agrictourism. What else do I want to tell you all of today? I am so grateful to you all. Thank you very, very much. I know night is well spent. I have a lot to say, but now we have to go. Everybody, my word of advice is please key in all these things we are hearing. Don't waste time.
Thank you very much, sir. I want to give somebody an opportunity to ask you a question. I want to give somebody an opportunity to ask you, not even me now. They should ask you a question. So I have 3 hands raised here already, but somebody wants to ask this, our daddy, a question. That is the hand that should be raised now, and I will meet you to speak. You have a question for our speaker that is here now. Somebody was asking, Atim Talk was asking for the number of the presenter. Yeah, just send the message 08171606021. 081 if you're outside of the country, +234 8171606021. Somebody for just coming for the summit on Tuesday earned 3.6 million. The person is not even ready to get his own house yet. No, our own house yet. And already got 3 people who have already paid significant deposits for the house. 3.6 million for just The people didn't come with her to the summit. So she had the summit. She documented enough down, went back home, called them, shared the opportunity with them. They requested for a group call. We did a group call. They saw all the possibilities and everything, and they sprang into action immediately. And guess what? The person is already on the pipeline to receive a 3.6 million naira commission, 3% of each of the houses, just like that. Even the summit, it is not paid for. It was free. Extra large, 100%. There was another daddy also that came. He got one for himself, told his brother abroad about it. The brother also told somebody else about it, and then the rest is just history. So amazing things are happening. There is money flowing around, only for those who can open their eyes and see. Somebody wants to speak with me, so I'm going to dedicate 30 minutes after this meeting for personal calls. Call me immediately. You want us to talk or something cogent or something real and cogent. You want some information, you want to get started, you want to know how to get started and all that. 30 minutes after this meeting, +234 8171 606021. But honestly, if there's any gift you can give yourself before this year runs out, it is to be at the last empowerment retreat for this year, happening on the 27th to 29th of this month of September. If you want to share a room with somebody, it's 80,000. If you want to stay alone or you're coming with your spouse or your friend, it's 150,000, all right? It's the best gift that you can give yourself, rounding the year up on a profitable note and preparing for a year full of breakthrough like never before in the year 2025. It's the best gift. Somebody there you have even attended before and you feel like, no, I must not miss this one. Be there, but you need to send a message tonight. 081 71 60 60 21. You want to call me after this meeting, same number, but only on WhatsApp, all right? Only on WhatsApp. Let's talk on WhatsApp. Send a message and we'll definitely get talking. Thank you so much, Daddy Nakururu. We appreciate you, sir. You are always a blessing. There are a lot of other people here too who would like to say one or two things, but because of our time, we just want to call it a day. However, 2 hands are raised here. Simeso Amachuri. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. That same name sounds new. That name sounds new on this our. Who is asking for minister's letter? The ministers that have been nominated and selected have been contacted. We couldn't take all. So sorry, 1 minute, Mr. Matthew. Mommy Onita Ibat, the ministers that have been selected have been contacted. So the next people will be contacted later. So if we didn't call you, it means that the person that you chose couldn't make it into the ministers' meeting. Mr. Matthew, please go ahead, sir. Good evening and thank you.
Kudos to you and your team on this absolutely awesome initiative.
Thank you.
I'm not